Okay, everybody, we're starting. Here we go. We are on the back half of 1,000 Fortress Barrel Curation maps in no particular order. That's the descriptor here. We got all the maps ready, doing exactly the same way. Got the same Scarabs, doing exactly the same sort of thing with the All Flame, just using any and all breach All Flames on a good lantern or a really bad mob type. Hoping for those possessed, touched lantern setups, the more pack size, the high density, slam it all onto one. Definitely see a lot more loot and get the high back to basics roll. Is really makes the maps pretty exciting. Of course, we're still doing the back to basics setup here. Not that one. We're using this tree just like usual. You know, this farm honestly grows on me. It's just kind of cool to just go through the breeze through the maps really quick. And, well, once you have a strong enough character to breeze through the maps really quick, it's good. Quick reminder, Magic Find not as important with this farm as it was in the previous video, which was an intermission to this farm. 100 Crimson Temple maps, Divination, completion farming on that setup. Didn't really pan out quite as well as I'd hoped. But anyway, we're back to the big... The high roller, the high stakes table here with investment costs of... at least 12 divines per map in every case. Depends on the current cost of the materials. But you can see here the Curation Scarabs holding pretty good at around 10, maybe 10 and a half divines in bulk. Completion seems to be going up a little bit. Fortress maps still around the same. Everything else is about the same. So kind of right in the middle of the investment cost that I've had to pay so far. Again, can roll all these maps here in around 10,000 Chaos Orbs to roll 100 maps of this caliber or better. Once again, it's 140% quant roll on almost all of these and 34, 35 barrels plus on most of them. Virtually all of them have at least a small currency roll as well. And as usual, I forgot to D&D. So yeah, the timing's always right there like that when I start. Okay. Well, you've seen the Atlas, you've seen the investment costs, you've seen the whole setup, which means we're ready to go. I do believe I forgot to do this here. I usually start off in formulaic fashion doing the block maps first. I don't want the monsters blocking my attacks. So we'll get that out of the way. And we'll put a few All Flames over here. Normally never have issues filling up the entire... It's an out-of-this-world map if I fill up the entire inventory on this with the loot filter. That reminds me, loot filter does need to be changed to mega strict. All right. There we go. We're ready. We're ready. What do we got here? Just some middle-of-the-road map. Whoa! That's an unusual one. Okay, now, when I hit this mod, converted to Divination cards, it's best to either use meat sacks or anarchy, and I'm going to obviously not use meat sacks because it's very expensive. So I'm going to pull an anarchy out, add a tiny bit of cost to the investment here. It's usually in 100 maps I don't even see this once, so it's pretty rare outcome. But it can result in something phenomenal happening, like a full stack of House of Mirrors. Technically could happen. I'm waiting for that moment. Definitely would be a top 10... top 1 best moment of the league if it were to happen. But anyway, here we go. Does make the maps a little harder, I guess. Ancestor Link. I don't know what Ancestor... Oh my god, a Misax All Flame. Highlight that. Highlight that. It's only been like 500 maps since I've seen one of those. Maybe not 500, a couple hundred. At least 200 maps since I've seen a meat sacks All Flame, guys. Whoa. And I'm spec'd All Flames, too. I always build the character before I advertise it. Like, I build it and play it in real time. Red star, double, 2 red stars. Oh my god, I finally hit the stack of 7 years. And let's do it like 3 more times this map so I can be caught up. Attainment completion again. Oh my god. They got a lot of extra currency on this map. You actually want higher Scarabs on a map like this, though. One enlightened. Oh, it didn't. Oh my god, it didn't stack the enlightened. It stacked the 7 years instead. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I think it was like, who was it? Subtractum and Palstron and somebody else with Jonathan, I think. And like they were, you know, the players, Palstron and Subtractum, are pretty anti-MF, and like Jonathan was like, "Oh no, unrecorded love, no stack again." I give up, guys. I'm just gonna give up. Yeah. Anyway, I heard they were pushing back, or Jonathan was pushing back against them for no MF, or moving the direction of the game towards less MF. I guess less emphasis on MF. Not a good roll. Not a good roll. Oh my god. How many times am I going to stack the Enlighten card, dude? It's at least 4. I think it's 5, actually. It's 4 or 5. After death effects exist so that GG can actually get us. Get him. Get him. Stack a brother's gift. Oh. Nice. Oh, a stack of 7 years. Oh, wait. I stacked the Enlightened brother's gift and 7 years? I sure hope I drop an unrequited love this map. And a lot of people just didn't even know that it had so much potential. And I really enjoy being at like the forefront of like discovering a new meta at the time. You guys don't know this, but I was truly no-lifing World of Warcraft in Legion. Curation Scarab, nice. I was, what was it called? Legendary Power, I think, for the weapons. I was going into like midway through the second patch, content patch. I was the highest Legendary Power rogue in the world. In the entire world, across all servers. Artifact Power, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Artifact Power. I think the highest I ever got was rank 11 across all classes. I was the 11th highest Artifact Power across all classes, but I was #1 rogue. By a long shot at the time. So rogues were not really meta. A lot of people were doing Death Knights and some other things. Can't remember. But yeah, I was hardcore no-lifing the game at the time. And I didn't even have a team or anything. I was just randomly teaming up with people. That was really something. Yeah, Legion was kind of my pinnacle of World of Warcraft gameplay, and then after that I got tired of it. I started playing at the beginning of Burning Crusade. I played all of Wrath. I completely skipped Mist of Pandaria and most of Draenor. Came back at the end of Draenor and went hard on Legion, and then I played in BFA about halfway through and then quit and never played it again since then. 2 Curation Scarabs in 1 map? Whoa! That came off of a rare mob too. That's the craziest thing. How's the league holding up? Am I reliably able to trade? Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I had trouble trading recently was some Divine Orbs for Chaos Orbs. I had to go all the way down to like 118 Chaos per Divine to get messaged. It was kind of weird. Oh my god, a Fiend card again. Well, we're still dropping more Fiends than Unrequiteds here. Oh, and an Apothecary. Really? Second Fiend of the set. What is it? 7 years. God damn. Stack so many Enlightens, it can't stack 7 years. Hardly ever. Map quantity on the map? Yes, definitely. Major impact for Divination card drops, even from barrels. That's why quant matters and barrels count matters the most. Well, and the back to basic roll, which is RNG, matters a lot. Am I really spending 12 div per map? Yes. What is my money back? Well, after... Oh, there we go. A real drop. Hello. Ha! I stacked the Apothecaries and not the Enlightened. I never imagined the day would come when I would stack the right item. Mage Blood's going up too. It's like 90 div now. Fourth Fiend card. I've never even dropped that many Fiend cards in 100 maps, like individual Fiend drops. Well, that's the same as dropping 8 separate unrequited loves, I guess, in terms of statistical odds. Yeah, really the worst. It's crazy on this map. Whoa! Which one? Which one do I take, guys? Which one's first? Which one? I don't know which way to go. Left. Well, you chose well, my Padawan. Right, was a brother's stash. It's not as good as the Divine. Divine is yours? No, it's not yours. Okay, guys, here we go. The results are in. I got a lot of cards. More cards than any other session, evidenced by the Wrath and Hoarder most common cards coming out well above. Now, that could be a total outlier. It's not very likely since they're so common. But anyway, everything's high. The Fortunate is high. The Mad King is relatively high. Brother's Gift higher than ever before. 7 years was high, but I only got 2 stacks. So I got very unlucky with them. And then the Apothecary and Nimbus cards were low. Very low. And Unrequited also low with only 1. So just got straight up ripped off this session when it came to the cards that mattered. Only stacking 7 years twice, I think. Just terrible RNG on the cards that are really worth something. Great RNG on the cards that aren't worth anything. Terrible RNG on the cards that are. So I don't know what to say. Just sometimes you're really unlucky, and this was another unlucky session. Here is the final tally. 1820 Fortunates. They're to 49 7 years. Very lucky on Brother's Gifts because I actually only got 12 stashes, but that doesn't really matter because that card doesn't impact things a whole lot. Everything down the line, here it is. 4 Curation Scarabs, 42 Divine Orbs. It's probably a little low on Curation Scarabs and about right on Divine Orbs, I guess. No jackpot drops that are sort of outstanding. 2 Raw Enlightened supports is rare, I guess. An Unnatural Instinct now worth up to 1.9 Divines. Interesting. 6th Link, Quill Rain. Yeah, a couple of weird items, but yeah, basically that's everything there. So you can see the numbers 1,222. Adjusted here, we got negative 40 Divines with 0.4 Divines loss per map. over 6 divines per hour lost. And cumulative now from 16 down to 12 divines per hour at the 600 map mark. What are you going to do? It should be way higher. Way higher at this point. It's starting to get kind of ridiculous now that I'm only making that much currency per hour. Very unsatisfied with that. We'll keep going. 400 maps left to go. I don't know what's going to happen, but that concludes the results. The only thing left is the gamble, which is I sure as heck deserve something good here. I did get very lucky with curiosity aspects in the turn-in. I got 7 curiosity aspects for 500 cards or something. In fact, I got so many I am short an ambition aspect. So I got 4 adorned. Or rather, no, 6 adorned coming your way. In a moment. Terminal Est. I don't think that's worth anything. And of course we do get to delete an unrequited love, yay. One of the luckiest things I got was enlightened stacks, so 12 level 3 enlightens. I'm just gonna go this way. No. 1 up. Oh, unlucky. 1 up out of 12. Can't even get lucky there. Okay, well, big jackpot potential if I can get a perfect adorned. I'm gonna create all of these now. Adorn number 1 is 118. 118, is that even worth selling at this point? Okay, I guess 2 divine. Number 2 is a little higher, 128. 128 is okay. Number 3, junk number 4, 136. Alright, well, I mean, doing okay. 66 and 108. So I lost money there, I think. These 3. Get a little bit of my money back. Well, last ditch effort to see if I can recoup some losses here. Nope. I took 1 click. 1 click and it's gone. Alright guys, that's it. Just a really awful session again. Coming right off the back of a really bad RNG on 100 Crimson Temple maps. I've only had 1 good set, arguably. That was set number 4, 301 to 400. That was a good set, and that came with no unrequited stacks, but I was way above. So, I'm expecting, I mean, I feel like I deserve some miraculously, unbelievably great RNG in these last 400 maps to even come out even based on what I should see. But a lot can happen in even just a few maps with this farm. You can just imagine dropping like a couple of dropping an unrequited stack and then a raw mirror the map after. I mean, that kind of thing can happen. So who knows where we'll end up? But you know, we always have the normalized card drops we can check at the end anyway. So at least, I know I'm dropping a lot of the common cards. And when I look at in the back end, you know, at what that looks like, this still looks like a good farm. But you take it for what it is. I'm showing you the actual result. And, you know, some people are reporting to me that they're not doing very well either. And I got some people saying they're making crazy currency doing this. So, I'll never know. Anyway, let's continue with another 100 maps in the next video. I'll see you there. I'll see you on Twitch in the next day or 2. And that's where we'll make it happen. Make the magic happen. Right? We're going to make some magic happen next time.